All right, so you ready to dive deep into some seriously cool AI stuff?
Always. What are we looking at today?
Well, we've got some pretty amazing updates in the AI world, specifically for those who love to code, work with data, or even, mess around with images.
Ooh, images too. That's interesting.
Yeah. So we're going to be comparing two big names that you've probably already heard of, Claude and ChatGPT. Both have had some pretty significant updates recently.
Looking forward to them.
Yeah, me too. So, our mission here is to, break down what each of these platforms does best and then see if we can figure out, which one might be the perfect fit for your needs.
Sounds good to me.
So, first up, let's talk about Claude.
Right.
It's really been making waves, especially in the coding world. Have you heard about this Claude 4 update that's coming out?
I have. Sounds pretty groundbreaking.
Yeah, it's supposed to be able to handle, crazy complex code bases, automatically debug stuff, and just smoothly work across tons of different programming languages.
It's pretty amazing how these AIs are evolving way beyond, just spitting out text.
Right.
They're becoming essential tools for anyone who needs to work with information in a really efficient way.
Totally. Like for developers, data scientists, you name it.
Exactly.
And one of the things that's really impressive about Claude is how accurate it is.
Oh, yeah. It's known for that.
Yeah, it's laser focused on getting things right.
And with large data sets, that's crucial. You can't afford to have errors creeping in.
Exactly. So it can handle those massive data sets no problem and then give you super reliable suggestions for your code.
It's almost like having another set of really, really smart eyes looking over your work.
Right. Okay, so I know we're geeking out on the tech here, but let's bring it back down to earth for a sec.
Okay.
Imagine you're, working on a project, maybe you got a tight deadline.
Yeah.
You're staring at this wall of code and there's this bug. You just can't figure out what's wrong.
Oh, we've all been there.
Exactly. So that's where Claude steps in. It can actually pinpoint that error for you.
No way.
And then it gets even better. It can suggest the exact fix that fits right into your existing code.
Whoa, hold on. So it's not just telling you what's wrong, it's
Yeah.
actually giving you the solution.
The solution, already written out.
Man, that could save so much time.
Tons of time. And then on top of that, there's this thing called Claude Dev.
Claude Dev, I haven't heard of that.
It integrates directly into VS Code.
So it's built right into your coding environment.
Yep.
Wow.
So it's almost like having an AI pair programmer right there with you.
That's amazing.
And has these features like autonomous code correction. So, those little errors that we all make.
Oh, tell me about it. Missing semicolons, typos.
Yep. All that. It catches them.
That alone would be worth it.
Right. And it has broad API compatibility, so it can really work with just about anything you throw at it.
That's so cool. So Claude is definitely all about precision, making sure your code is clean and error-free.
Exactly. But now, let's jump over to ChatGPT.
Okay. Now, this one has always been super versatile.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And it just got even more versatile with this GPT-4 update. Have you heard about this?
Definitely. It's that multimodal model, right?
Yeah.
Pretty mind-blowing.
I know, right? It's like they broke down another barrier. So for folks who might not be familiar with all the tech terms, multimodal just means it can understand both text and images.
Yeah. And that opens up so many possibilities.
It's insane.
What used to be separate tasks can now all be done in one place.
Exactly. So ChatGPT is already known for being good at, generating different creative text formats, translating languages, and, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, it's got a really broad range.
But now, with this image understanding, it can do even more.
It's like its potential has just exploded.
Exactly. And then you add in these plugins, like the code interpreter.
Yeah, and that web browsing plugin, too.
Yeah, it's just constantly evolving.
It's almost hard to keep up.
I know, right? But it's so exciting. So now you can feed it a hand-drawn sketch of a website layout, and it can actually generate code for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So ChatGPT seems like the tool for people who need to jump between tasks, Someone who might be writing a blog post 1 minute, analyzing data the next, and then wants to mock up a quick website.
Exactly. And it can handle all of that.
It's like the Swiss Army knife of AI tools.
I like that. So you've got Claude, which is super precise and powerful, especially for software development.
Right.
And then you've got ChatGPT, which can kind of do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to figure out which one is right for you, it really comes down to how you want to use it.
Totally. Do you need something that's hyper-focused on handling lots of data and writing really good code? Or do you need something that's a bit more flexible, something that you can use for a wider range of tasks? It's such an exciting time for AI. I can't even imagine what these tools will be capable of a year or two from now.
It's going to be wild. And
Yeah.
that's the question I want to leave everyone with. What do you want to do with this power? How can you use these AI tools to make your work easier, to be more creative, to explore things that you never even thought possible before? There's so much potential here.
There really is.
It's an incredible time to be
Alive.
Yeah. And to be working in this space.
Absolutely.
So go out there, explore these tools, and see what you can create.
That's the fun part.
It is. And who knows, maybe you'll be the one pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI.
All right, well, that's our deep dive for today.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.